What up? What up? What up, world? How's everybody doing tonight? We're here doing Friday night mocks. We got the mock of champions. We got everybody on the screen. We got this whole chat going. It's a crazy day. Just glad to be here. Glad to get everybody together. Ready to mock. These guys are ready to rock and roll. So let's get this draft started. Let me just let everybody know we're going. Whew. It's Friday, everybody. I got the Cowboys game on over here. We got news to talk about. We got all types of stuff going on today. Let's do it. I hope everyone's doing great. This is a Friday night. Ooh, we got Wilson in the building. What up, Wilson? We got Jeezy, who's in here, representing the 12 spot. How you doing, bro? Got Anthony in here. What up? What up? How you doing, man? So excited to be here. You know, I really am. This is awesome. Right now, we just, it's a normal start to the draft. McCaffrey, Cook, Kamara. So, I'm gonna break down some injuries and stuff. So, as everyone knows, during the preseason, coaches don't have to say anything. Teams don't have to say anything. So what we have is just kind of unknowns. We got Allen Robinson out with the hamstring. Be careful. Just monitor. He should be okay. Big news. Rashad Bateman had surgery today. Coaches is saying he's going to be out until roughly September. He said September. That's 30 days there, or 30, 31 days in there. I think he's going to be near the end. Those injuries, those core injuries are some that really take a minute to heal. So I'd really expect him later on. Definitely after the Chiefs game. That's probably when you'll probably see him. Zach Moss, hamstring. Day at a time. We'll take it a day at a time. Hamstrings are very tricky. We got Mike Williams out with a hip flexor. Herbert's been talking about him. Oh, we got a Dallas player down. Looks like a defensive player. Can't tell who it is yet. But Herbert's been talking about Mike Williams all season, saying, he's really happy to have him and really good throwing to him. So keep an eye on that. Let me see. Your other half of your members out with hamstrings tonight? Yeah. No, everyone's a little busy tonight there, Wilson. Everyone's got something going on, and that's life. That's how this type of business goes. And big what up to Anthony, Dustin, and Frank out there. I'm doing my best to hold it down tonight. So, I hope everyone enjoys this, and I'm hoping we can have a great time. Definitely get in there into the chats, talk it up. I'm here, so definitely reach out to me so we can have fun conversations tonight. Like I said, we're doing mock of champions. Top 3 of this. They're going to be getting a seat in a best ball league that we're doing that you can win up to $50. So all 3 get into that. Third place, that's all you're going to be getting. Second place, you're going to be getting some swag from us and a spot in the best ball league. And first place, you're going to be getting $25 on top of a raffle that you could get into our listener league. And you're also in that best ball league for $50. So that's huge. Glad that the guys can put that together. That's an awesome little thing for everybody. I really, I love what they're doing here and love what, what's going on here. So far, nothing crazy outside of, Kelsey in the first round, like normal at the end of the, right at the turn. I don't see anything out of the ordinary, so I'm going to let these guys do their thing. So right now, the other news that we got today, Elijah Moore getting an MRI on his quad. His status is unknown, but, most likely not playing in the preseason. They said today also that he avoids serious injury, so that's a good sign, but I don't see him playing the preseason, so we won't get a little bit of a look at him. I think they're playing tomorrow with the Giants, so we won't get to see that. We got Dak Prescott getting another MRI on that shoulder. I would definitely keep an eye on this. He did fly with the team. He is in Arizona right now in Glendale. So we'll see. Keep an eye on Hard Knocks. Watch that. They'll definitely give you a breakdown on how that goes. Sorry, had to take a little break, have a little beer. We also got word that Carson Wentz and Quentin Nelson, they're trending towards playing in week 1. That's I'm shocked by that. With everyone saying that it would be between the first 5 weeks and 12 weeks. I mean, that's a little surprising that they're going to be that far. What do we got from Wilson? Yeah, man, I'll be in there with you. You guys going to be drafting with me as well. Ooh, what are we drinking? That's a good question. So, this is my buddy Pete, out in Riverhead, New York. He has a great brewery. It's called Norfolk Brewery. They have a really good IPA called Run the Juice Passion Fruit. This thing, oh yeah, this is a juicy IPA, man. This is top notch. I wasn't into IPAs until I met my friend Pete and went to his place, and it's a really good place. If you're out on Long Island in New York, definitely check him out. We're on the East End, so definitely look. If you're out here, I definitely recommend going there. But I got 2 of these sitting here ready to go. Yeah. Thanks, man. I appreciate the little plug again. I've been plugging him every week. He's been doing a great job. I really love the place. I go there pretty much all the time with my girlfriend, and she hates IPAs and loves this place. So, this is really a great beer. What else we got going on? Oh yeah, today reports saying that Darren Waller's ankle, there's no concern. He hasn't played all week. He hasn't practiced all week. They said that he could play. Let me see. Hold on one sec. yeah, we got to get something like that. Don't worry, we'll work on something. We'll definitely be working on something. So Darren Waller's ankle, no one's scared about it right now. No one's really concerned about it. I'd still be taking him where he is. They said he could play this week if they were actually playing. So do I believe it? Maybe, but something to keep an eye on. But he'll definitely be there. And as you can see in the draft, he's getting picked up at 3.6. So not bad. So while I'm at it, let me get a shout out to all the guys that are in this. I really appreciate everybody making their time and to be here and doing well in these satellite mocks that we've been doing Monday through Thursday. We're gonna keep doing this next week. This will be the last week that we're gonna be doing it. It's gonna be super flex next week. We've been doing 1 QB this week. So shout out to Runner 2213. Thanks for being here, man. I really appreciate it. Benoit, if I can get your name wrong, I'm sorry. If I butcher your name, really sorry. Fire the Cannon. I really appreciate you coming in and helping us out. It's really big when, I have to get all these guys together and sometimes you can't. Fire the Cannon was right there to help me out tonight. He did really well during the week and wanted to give him a chance to get in here tonight. Austin 1226, thanks for showing up, man. We've had some, we had a good talk before this. Glad to have you in here. Good luck tonight. Yo Ma, welcome. Thanks for being here. We got a couple of guys that are regulars here. I'm gonna butcher the hell out of your name. k⁷nowledge. I'm butchering your name. I'm sorry, bro. We got B. Gross, who's new to us. Thanks for coming. I really do appreciate your help with this. Usman 2320. Thanks, man. You had a great draft. You actually showed up for both. You did well. So thanks for coming. I really do appreciate it. I'm not even going to try to pronounce. Buchis. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. We got our boy Get Schmucked. I really, I love seeing him in here. He's always been great in these drafts. Cincy Bangers, I've had great discussions with him. He's actually at a party right now. Really happy that he's here. Really happy that he's, drafting with us. We got a lot of guys that are really, dedicated to this. We had a guy, PC123, who was doing it at a ZZ Top concert. So I really enjoy it. And of course, last but not least, JZACG, thank you so much for being here. You were killing it this week, so welcome. Good luck tonight. Let me see what Wilson got. Out of the 4 you on Get Right fantasy team, who would you say is your best drafter? What I've seen so far, your writer is a good damn draft. Thanks, man. Oh, of course. Of course. That guy coming in and, doing this draft and doing real well in that draft. I think he got second at a ZZ Top concert. And I think it was the ZZ Top concert after, I think his name's Dizzy Hill. He died, and it was huge. So, shout out to him. But out of the 4 of me, I mean, I'm gonna, Wilson, I'm gonna say me, but but the rest of the guys, we all have our different styles. We all have our different ways of thinking. We all pretty much, we all have our different strategies in the way we go about things. For me, I'm a very balanced player. I like having, yeah. Thanks for calling me out in the middle of this. I really love being balanced. I like having a solid group of receivers and running backs that I know are going to be getting touches, guaranteed touches. Injuries happen. There's nothing you can do, but I like having that balance. I love going, especially in 1 QB, going QB late compared to, grabbing that Mahomes and Dak, unless Dak falls to like the 8th round, but I really like to do, balance it out. That's just me. That's my particular strategy and the way I go about drafts most of the time. If you're doing your draft, stick to what you know, stick to what you like. This year, 0 running back is a tough way to go. To segue from, to preseason last night, we get to see the New England Patriots going against the Washington football team. It was a good game. We got to see a lot of good things. I love seeing Mac Jones out there throwing the ball. I think he's going to take Cam Newton's spot. Honestly, he played well. He did what he needed to do. He has a really quick release. I thought he looked better than Cam Newton did. I know he's going with the second team and they're playing second team guys, but he looked good. He still had a quick release that was accurate. 13 for 19. He looked really good, and he had a really good deep ball that ended up going right in the breadbasket. I really liked him. Of course, the big story of that game is Stevenson. He looked solid, had a huge touchdown run. To me, that he's going against the third string guys, but it just means that running back room is going to be a tad crowded. They got a couple, they got Damian Harris. They got Stevenson. They got JJ Taylor. They also got James White. So right now, it's tough. Right now, they have a lot going on, and I really think that Sony's going to be cut out of that group. Other than that, it's going to be a little crowded. I think Damian takes it and will be the early guy, and then Stevenson might come in late in the game or late in the year and do some. But we'll see. So Wilson's asking, who stands out in the draft as best so far? To me, man, Wilson calling me out today, just getting me right on the spot while I'm doing this, man. So, from what I can tell, I'm liking B. Gross's team. I like Aaron Jones, Metcalf, McLaren, Gaskins. I like that. Something I will bring up that just happened. I know all these guys. Well, yeah, Jeezy, of course. I like having Mike Evans as, I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm not bringing up these. Of course, Jeezy. But as Anthony said, you got to stay tuned for Monday. We definitely got to get in there Monday. But I'm going to give you my take because I don't get to be on that show on Monday. But I'm just going to break down the first half here. Jeezy, I do like your team. I like having wide receiver. I like having Mike Evans as my wide receiver one most of the time when I'm drafting, so I like it. I like Nick Chubb. I love Najee Harris. I'm very low on Sanders, but you got him as your 3, so I'm good with that. Another team, like I said, I like B. Gross. But the 6th spot, which I'm just going to keep calling you KO because I'm not going to try to pronounce that tag anymore. I just saw you take Javonte Williams as your RB2. Now, all I'm going to say is, and I'm not trying to take people away from this podcast, but definitely take a look at the Fantasy Footballers, which I know all of you watch anyway. They just had a really good show about the concept of, second-round rookies. They were saying that 73% of the time, if you have that rookie come in with a good veteran, that the rookie, if he gets 10 or more touch, one touch in 10 games, that he will outproduce the veteran, but not until after week 10. If you're relying on Javonte Williams to be your running back 2 as of week 1, I would be very hesitant to do that. If you can get him as a running back 3, flex, anything that's a little less than running back 2, I strongly suggest it. And that goes for other guys such as Trey Sherman. That goes for other guys like ETN. But those guys are PPR guys that are probably going to be getting a lot more touches during the year. So be cautious with Williams. I like him as a player. Dynasty, grab him. He's one of those late guys that if you can't get, if you can't get Najee in the beginning, he's definitely someone to target that will definitely give you value. Other teams that I'm liking, it's a little early. Well, I appreciate that, Wilson. Honestly, I do. We do the best we can over here. We work hard. We try to, we're not trying to live up to them, but they're definitely they're definitely up there. So we're just trying to, hold our own and do our best. And, I appreciate it. And I want to give my thanks now, which I'll probably do at the end too, to Anthony, Dustin and Frank, everyone giving me the opportunity to be out here and to be able to just speak my mind and give you guys my takes, give you guys my articles that I've been writing. I hope you guys enjoy it. I definitely am going to have a live stream at one point about my about how to create a draft board. So the commissioners out there, keep an eye out for notifications that we do on our channel, so that we can definitely get that out there. Anthony's agreeing with me. Yeah, it's a little suspect if you do it that late. Giving Wilson thanks. I really do appreciate that, Wilson. We work hard, but they definitely paved the way for all of us to do what we're doing. So I really do appreciate it. All right. So next, I got some news and notes to talk about. So one is, this is going to be a huge topic all season, and it doesn't matter. I'm going to talk about it anyway. We got the Deshaun Watson stuff, and I'm just going to bring it up. More brought in about it today. As per Fox Houston, Mark Berman, the grand jury in Harrison County will be looking at the evidence to see if this is sufficient to bring criminal charges against Watson. Now they're putting everything together to see if this is going to be something. He's facing 22 civil lawsuits and 10 criminal charges. That's huge. This report feels that the commissioner exemplis is almost certain until it works itself out. This is coming from Mark Berman. He thinks this. I think this. Everyone is thinking the commissioner exemplis is the next thing. So I would definitely keep your eyes out. I think that that's partially why trade rumors have stopped about him. I mean, I know everyone was saying he's going to the Eagles and taking over for Jalen Hurts. Honestly, after the preseason, which we'll talk about, he didn't look that great. 3 for 7 doesn't look, fantastic in the beginning. I know it's his first game by himself, but come on. True, but I'm going to keep Anthony, I'm going to keep on pushing this because people still think he's going to play. It's not going to happen. I'm sorry. If you want to grab him in Dynasty, first read my article about players to avoid. He is one of them. Just understand that it's going to happen. People keep saying it's not, and it will, and it won't. It will. So I would definitely keep your eye on it, and we'll see. Another big thing that just came out, which, yeah, Wilson's agreeing with me too. Thanks, Ben. So right now, Darius Geis is serving a 6-game suspension. No word if anyone's interested. No word if he's going to be on an NFL team. I doubt it. Highly doubt it. Just avoid him. Just don't even bother. Just get him out of your head. But it's just something that I wanted to bring up. These guys, once this happens, it turns into a Ray Rice thing where no one wants you again, and you're pretty much, toxic anywhere you go. No team is going to want to deal with all the PR the PR nightmare that is domestic violence. It is a tough thing. It's really something that I think that they're going to avoid. I also think that's why the whole thing with, he would have been an RB1 by now. Oh, Geis, yeah. If he didn't do all this, he might have. But that guy kept getting hurt. He was glass. So, either way. Yeah, I agree. It is. He was a good running back. He was definitely someone that was good. I mean, he really did. It is what it is. There's nothing I can do about that. All right. So why don't we start talking about the preseason? Now, I already kind of broke down New England and Washington. Washington was underwhelming. Gibson looked good, nothing special. They didn't have Fitzpatrick out there. I think McLaren got a couple targets. It wasn't really anything special. Logan Thomas had a good catch, but they were out there for a series. The first week is always the worst. Week 2 is always better. They always have a lot more going on. Let's move on to the Eagles versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Refry guy. How you doing, bro? So the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Eagles. Underwhelming. Hurts was 3 for 7. Didn't do much. We saw the one thing we did get out of this is that there is going to be a little bit of a tight end by committee out in Philly that I don't think people were expecting. I really do think a lot of people were expecting Goddard to do, everything on his own, and that Ertz is going to be traded. I don't know. I think Ertz is somebody that you should be definitely targeting late in your draft. I think he's been going undrafted everywhere that I see. Wilson's got a question. What's your favorite current player in the NFL? Damn, get me with these big questions, bro. All right. I have my best player. I have my favorite player. My favorite player has to be, it's got to be George Kittle. I love his swagger. I love how he plays. I mean, if you know anything about me, Mark Bavaro is probably one of my favorite tight ends of all time. Beyond, the really big ones. Mark Bavaro is probably one of my favorite. Kittle is the man, like Anthony's saying. I mean, he loves to block. He loves to be in there. He loves to get loves to get into the trenches and still can catch the ball. Doesn't mean I'm targeting him in the listener league. I traded George Kittle. I'm in a dynasty salary cap league. Check out my article on the website, getrightff.com. I did a whole thing on these salary cap dynasty leagues. It's a lot to talk about here, but I'll definitely, if people have questions, I'll answer them the best I can. I had Kittle for $5, which is a steal in salary cap dynasty leagues. I traded him for Jonathan Taylor and a second round pick, and I am very happy with that. So I love Kittle. Don't get me wrong, but I traded him away because I had Darren Waller and I had him for $3. So for that league, it's more long term. I know he's a year older, I think, if memory serves me right. But at the same time, all these things were in play for me, and the price and all that. I do have other guys, like I have Evan Ingram, Austin Hooper, Adam Troutman, who I traded for, and I'll be beating that drum until it ends, until you literally take it away from me. I also have Dawson Knox and Dan Arnold. I have all these. I have a really big, deep tight end bench. I've always been a big tight end guy. I think they're undervalued in a lot of ways, based on the league that you play in. So for me, I've just always been a tight end guy and a running back guy, that hard-nosed guy. But yeah, I really love Kittle. I love his style. I love how he's able to the play against the Saints is something that I never forget. He just made everybody look like children and throwing them to the ground. So I really do like him. Other guys I like this year, of course, Troutman. But earlier guys like Mark Andrews, TJ Hawkinson, all those guys right now look good. I'm also big on Tyler Higbee. I think he's in a good situation with Stafford. I do like Gerald Everett to a lesser extent, but I do like him. I think he'll be targeted a lot by Russell. He's going back with his offensive coordinator that he had in Los Angeles. So I think that's huge. I think that's going to be a really big, low value guy that you can grab. Irv Smith, I think, is going to do good. I know Dustin isn't big on Robert Tonyan. I'm actually kind of big on him. I think Rodgers likes him, and I think, and he's another guy that trains with Kittle. They call him, Baby Kittle. I mean, he's this guy that I think that can have a good season. Yeah, I understand. He was tight end, 3, and he was, he had that big touchdown, that one game that he had a bunch of touchdowns. Yes, I know that's going to regress, but at the same time, I think his yardage goes up, his touchdowns regress, and he can still be a big part of that offense. I know Randall Cobb just came in. That doesn't mean anything. They have MVS. They have Devin Funchess. They have all these guys that are there that can easily slide into the role that Cobb's there. I understand he's there, but he's not going to be fantasy relevant this season. Sorry, he just isn't. All right, back to preseason takes. So yeah, about Ertz and Goddard. Ertz got 2 for 3. Goddard got 1 big pass for 34 yards. I really do think that you can get him cheap. We got Jeezy saying he's a touchdown dependent. I agree, but he is a red zone monster. That offense moves pretty well. So definitely don't shy away from him. I think he's somebody that can still do well. Gainwell is another guy that I wanted to bring up from that Philly Eagles game. I really do think that Gainwell might be used. At first, I was a little unsure of him. I didn't see him in the practices when they were showing them live, but he was probably with the wide receivers. He had 4 targets out of the game, so they might be trying to use him a little more. He was one of the purest passers in college, pass catchers in college. So I think that might be, the case. Tonight we had the Bills and Lions face off. I saw that there were a couple of big injuries in there. I didn't get to watch it a lot because NFL Network kind of took it away and gave it to the Titans-Falcons game. But from what it looked like, Singletary looked solid. He did real well today. I know Zach Moss is dealing with injury, but Singletary took over and did well. So I can't sleep on that. Another guy that I was big on that I'm a little surprised about was Jamal Williams. He had a lot of carries, but did nothing with it. He had like 1.6 yards a carry. I'm a little nervous now about that. I really liked him. So we'll see. Tyrell Williams, who hasn't been out there. Hold on. Let me got Ben talking to me here. Gainwell gives Gibson sleeper vibes with less than a clear opportunity to get big snaps. Yeah, yeah, I can agree with that, Ben. I really do. I think that he definitely has, that value. So yeah, yeah, Detroit defense is, yeah, yeah. That's probably why he looked good, but we'll see. I like Singletary. I think he's always been, a really, really good. But the thing is that they didn't trust him. They drafted Zach Moss, and I think now it's going to be a lot more running back by committee. But we'll see how that goes. Honestly, it really looks like that could be a really fun backfield, but it could be really annoying as well. Tyrell Williams, who disappeared with injury, last year. Uh, you know, he was targeted 4 times. He could be a really late grab that some people might not be thinking about. So, as Anthony pointed out, we got 7 peeps in the chat, only 4 thumbs up. Come on, man. Hit that like button. I'm doing the best I can here. But I'm glad seeing everybody in here. I'm glad that I got some people to talk to about some football. I've been wanting this all week. I've been having a long week with work. Finally glad to get in here, talk about something different. I got a nice long weekend plan. I got my brother's birthday, which is coming up. We're going out and playing some golf tomorrow. Should be fun. Trying to kill it, make some money doing that. Or take some money from my friends. There you go, Wilson. Liking the show. Wilson, big shout out to Wilson, one of our ambassadors, doing real well, helping us out anywhere we can, helping us out with updates and injury news and inside. He does a little bit of everything for us. So thank you, Wilson. I appreciate all your help, man. Who else we got? We got Ecumen St. Brown over in the Detroit game getting 2 targets. He was 2 for 2. I really like him as as somebody that you can grab late in your dynasty drafts that people are sleeping on. He'll be good. Ooh, we got Anthony and AZ. Oh, I probably got that name wrong. We got GZAC being in Florida. Nice. Keeping it nice. So, for those that can't see this right now, I have my phone up and I can see all the wonderful texts that I get from friends and family. And one of them that I'm getting is from my wonderful girlfriend who is currently watching while she's working. Get back to work. She is a nurse at one of our hospitals out here on Long Island. She works overnights. She is a very hard worker. It gives me the opportunity to do things like this, tonight. She's very supportive. She also helps me with my articles. We got Wilson out there in Iowa. Yeah, Benoit, understanding the heat wave we get out here. No problem, man. But yeah, she's wonderful. She really helps us out. Hey, come on, man. I got to give her credit. She does a great job. I write a lot of stuff and, she's a great help. So I wanted to shout out to her. She's, watching. So, hey, babe. So what's going on? I got the Cowboys and Cardinals up on my screen watching that game. Nothing outstanding. It's 3-3. Cowboys suck. Sorry. Did I say that? Sorry, Dust. He's not watching anyway. Wait a minute. Dustin's not in here. I can talk about the Cowboys and this is great. So the Cowboys suck. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, so let's check in on the draft. Everything looks good. These teams, these guys are really really the top 3. I mean, everyone did really well this week. Cowboys suck. But yet, me being a Giants fan, I have them all on my team. My dad hates it. I can't even go to his house to watch games. Thanks, Jeezy. I appreciate that. But I can't even go. I can't even go to his house to watch a game. I got Amari Cooper getting a touchdown. I'm going. Yeah. It's tough. He doesn't like when I go to his house and watch games, especially Giants versus Cowboys. But I have gone to a lot of Cowboys Giants games out here on out at MetLife. Me and my brother got the opportunity to go see Giants versus Cowboys Week 17, and got to see the Giants win, and then move on to the Super Bowl and win it there in 2011. That was awesome. I'll never forget that day. Me and him had a great time. Watched a couple other Giants Cowboy games where Giants won. So far, I'm undefeated. So, yay. So, love going to MetLife when I can. Love being down the road. What else we got going on? Not much over there. Got nothing going on here. Come on, I got 6 people watching me here. No one wants Wilson throwing out all these good questions before. I know a lot of these guys are talking in the chat. Let me see what we got going here. The drop off between a QB drafted round 4 and a QB drafted in round 12 compared to the running backs is crazy. Yeah, he's not wrong in that. That is a huge drop. I mean, if you're going, I see, let me see. Yeah, right after that run on in round 6, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 QBs going off the board. That's a huge drop. And Mostert even got, down a little bit. So important question. Have I ever made it to Treehouse Brewery? Well, Benoit, I know you're out in Connecticut. And a few years ago, I did a brewery tour out there and in Rhode Island. And I went to Two Brothers, which was great. Love that place. Love their beer. Love their IPA. Another one I went to was, I'm going to butcher the name. I think it's Stone Creek. Nice little place on a creek. I really liked that place. It was beautiful, real nice out. Forgot the other. We went to 2 other little ones that I didn't remember, but they were okay. But no, I haven't made it out there. Fox Farm, no. No, I haven't been out there. So I need to do a little tour. I need to go upstate. Me and my girlfriend have been talking about going up to doing the beer trail up in Oneonta, Cooperstown, going out to Omegang, probably one of my favorite beers. So definitely want to get up there. Definitely got to, check them out in Connecticut. Really like going around and trying different things anyway. So definitely got to check out Fox Farm. Treehouse is just over the border in Massachusetts. Pretty incredible spot in the sandbar. Okay. I'll have to take your word on it and definitely try it out one time. Okay. I'll definitely try that. Hope everyone's sitting back, having a beer, enjoying their night. That's right. I'm a little shocked. Dem Boys has made all these and hasn't made mine. I'm a little disappointed, Dem Boys. A little disappointed. I love our little banter. I love being able to talk to you. Even if it's Cowboys versus Giants, I'm good with it. But you're not here. Man, this feels good. I don't have any Cowboys surrounding me. Normally I have Frank and Dustin, and they team up on me. Ant loves his 49ers, and he hates the Cowboys. So sometimes we can team up, but it's hard to fight 2 Cowboys at once. See what I did there? Let's see what's going on. All right. Seeing Yo-Yo Ma going Tannehill and Higbee. Not bad, not bad. Liking Hopkins, liking Ayuk. Love Robbie Anderson as a late round pick. Jalen Waddle, someone to look forward to. I think he'll be doing good this year. I like Austin's Tyler Boyd pick. God. Oh, it's Evan. What's up, bro? Them boys has been MIA. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where he is, man. I got to reach out to him, see what he's doing. But Evan's my boy. He's there to help me out with the giant or the Cowboys hate. What's up, man? Got another Giants fan in here. It's really nice to see. Can't wait for them to play tomorrow against the Jets. That should be a fun game. I don't see a lot of people playing in it, but we'll see. Maybe Daniel Jones will get a little bit of a run. Frank ended up sending me a play from training camp, and I wasn't too thrilled. It was a play of Daniel Jones, basically just throwing it down the middle of the field with no one there. That was nice. Offensive line letting everybody through, which I'm really hoping doesn't happen this year. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. Wasn't a big fan of the whole Tooney pick, but it is what it is. Yeah, me too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's always fun to watch. Always fun to watch. I like Daniel Jones. I was happy when we picked him up. I didn't want them to go with Haskins. That was the big thing. I didn't want Haskins. I'm glad that I wasn't happy with the getting picked at 6. I rather him getting, a little bit later in that draft, but there's not much you can really do about that. So we'll see. Seeing Brian Edwards and Equanimus St. Brown getting off the board a little earlier than I normally see them. Not bad. Did you know Joe Burrow is from Iowa? It's a surprise to me when I found out. No, I had no idea, Wilson. I didn't even know you were from Iowa. So that's awesome. I don't know many people from Iowa. So shout out people from Iowa. Iowans. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I would have been really happy with Herbert. After the whole draft and once he was on Hard Knocks and they were watching him play and watching him throw, kid has a arm. It is accurate as can be. That thing is thrown up there and you can put it right in the basket. Craig Schmucker. Oh, get Schmuck. What's up, man? I thought the same thing, but I'm not going to question somebody that is doing a little bit more. Oh, look who it is. Finally came and showed up. What up? What up? What up, Dustin? How you doing, bro? Sure, go ahead. Go ahead, Wilson. I wanna hear this Tom Brady question. No need to be sorry. You're right. I am a realist. In some ways. What we got, Wilson? Apparently he was born in Iowa. You and Schmucker can go back and forth with that. I know that he stayed in college to play with his brother, who joined as an Oregon tight end, and I think we still would have gotten him since I think Murray still would have been. Yeah, I agree. It would have been nice to have Herbert, but there's not much you can do. We'll see. Ooh, stump the Schwab. That is a old time reference. I love it. Whatever. He can take. He can. Ant, don't worry about me. I got it. And you know what? Even if he is using it against me in the listener league, that's fine. Take him. Take Tom Brady. I'm fine with that. Well, that's good because we have 2 first-round picks. Let's see if we screw those up again. Don't even get me started with the Andrew Thomas pick. Okay. See? Hell yeah, Wilson. How do you think I'm getting all those injury updates in there? You don't know how, huh? I've been getting those injury updates a lot faster than a lot of people lately, even Sleeper. Ooh, me too. You got to reach for them these days, especially if I'm in that draft. You definitely got to reach for Troutman. As everyone knows, I'm huge on Troutman. Get him everywhere. He's really good. Apparently, the Steelers suck. I don't agree with that. He was the top tackle that year after Penny. Okay. I, I, oh, you were talking about the Andrew Thomas pick. I don't like him. I rather had Tristan Wirfs, but I get the pick in a way. But we'll see how that goes. So, I I understand, but I just never liked the pick. I like Tristan Wirfs better. I like the other guys that were on the board that are doing way better now than Andrew Thomas. I hope he develops and does something. So we'll see. Dustin, the Steelers don't suck. The Cowboys suck. I'm sorry. Hindsight is 2020. You're right. Ben, my expectations for Daniel Jones, fantasy wise, he's going to just be at the bottom of just maybe QB 10. I think Galladay should really help him. Thanks, Ev. I really do think that Galladay will help him once he's healthy. I really like Shepard. I like the offense. I think Evan Ingram is a very, very underrated tight end this year that could do well. So we'll see how he does. But I definitely think that he's somebody that you should keep your eye on. He's definitely a late QB2. But I really hope that he does well enough to be able to stay and that we're not going up to pick up some other guy in the draft where then there's some quarterback controversy that we're unsure of. I really hope that's not the case, but we'll see what happens. So let's get to Wilson's question. Did you know that Tom Brady was drafted in the 18th round of the Major League Baseball draft by the Montreal Expos? I did not know that, Wilson. So that is good information to know. I'm kind of curious where other guys like Dak and Russell Wilson were drafted. Find that out for me. Let me know. Dusty Boys. New York Giants. So why did I trade you Justin Jackson just for you to turn around and trade Eckler for the guy I was trying? All right, Evan. I mean, NYG guy. I'm sorry, but he's not trash. He's way better than people think. The guy's an animal. He's been doing real well in camp. We'll see. We'll see. Does Danny Dimes get his 5th-year option picked up, and why are the Giants draft? I don't know, and I can't predict the future in 2023, so I don't know. I really hope that they do pick up his 5th-year option, and I hope that they're able to keep him going. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Well. Yeah. They're talking about their listener league or another league a dynasty league that they're all in. Yeah, I get it, Evan. He does well in camp, but I'm telling you, he does have the ability to do well if he can stay healthy. And I know if he can stay healthy, but we'll see. We'll see. I really do think he's someone that you can target late that people are forgetting about. I'm slowly moving up on Jonnu. I don't like Hunter Henry. A couple of guys that I just don't. If Cam's on that team, I don't like him. I predict with my crystal ball that the Giants will win the Super Bowl. No, sorry, it's not going to happen this year. But they should be top of their division. I think them and Washington will give a good fight if everyone else can stay healthy. We'll see. If he has a repeat, I think we drafted a new guy. Yeah. If he has a bad season, I see that too. We'll see. Yeah, I don't have that 2023 crystal ball. We'll work on that though. I'm a big fan of him in some ways. I liked him as a Tennessee Titan. I don't like him as a New England Patriot. If you are tied to Cam Newton, you unfortunately automatically are not someone that I like. Cam Newton did horrible last season. He was QB 18. He barely threw for more than 2,500 yards. He threw for, I think, 8 touchdowns or less. I mean, he's not someone I'm trying to go with. I really do think that I know that they got the options because last year they didn't have them, but they did. They had 2 tight ends on that team, and the best one was tight end 62. So if you have 2 tight ends, regardless of how good they are, regardless if they're a Kittle or a Kelsey or whoever, all of them they didn't get 1 catch. Cam does not know how to throw the ball well. He's very inaccurate. I think he has a very tough time getting the ball out quick anymore. I think that shoulder injury that bothered him years ago is still hurting him now. I really do think that those guys are to avoid. I do like Jonnu a tad more than Henry. Henry tends to be a little bit more injury prone. I do think that Hunter Henry is injury prone. Jonnu Smith is okay, but it is what it is. I really do, I have them low on my board until they say Mac Jones is the quarterback. If Mac Jones is the quarterback, which I am predicting right now, and I think someone else, I think Frank said this the other day, or one of the guys said it the other day. I am predicting right now, I will take money that he is at least the QB by week 4. I want to say week 4. So he's definitely someone that, I like, but I only like him there. If Cam Newton's throwing the ball, it's not happening. I'm sorry. Only why MIG wins the Super Bowl. Yeah, really strange that happens, right? And they got to play in Green Bay and they got to play in the cold. That's the only way that they can win. Anytime, man. I hope I hope everybody's liking the show. I'm just talking in the chat right now. The draft is over. These teams look great. I see Cincy Bangers picking up a guy that I've never heard of, East Stick, as the quarterback. I mean, I hope that was just he was scrolling through and hit the guy on accident because I've never heard of that guy. And if someone else has heard about him, please put it in the chat so we can can talk about it. But this draft is done, but I'm going to still keep talking with everybody. Jeezy, you're looking good. Whoa, listen to my Ertz take before going with Traquan Smith late. I don't mind that. It's going to be the only guy getting the ball. I like Philip Lindsay. Love Matt Ryan. Gallup is a good late target. Chark is okay. I like Claypool. Not much. I don't really like him as my wide receiver too, but I do like him. Mike Evans, I always like. Lawrence Sanders, the rest of the team I like. That's a solid team. Love Herbert. Let me catch up in here. I don't know about that there, Evan. I like Evan Ingram a lot better than Jonnu. Schmucker, I do agree. I think that he is a little more athletic, but tied to Cam Newton. I just don't like it. Yeah, I know, Ant, but even though he went 38 for 40 for 39 yards, he had the ball out quick. He looked more dynamic in the pocket than Cam Newton. He just looked way better. I really do think he has an opportunity to do well once they get the first team, in there. He was playing with second team guys and a lot of guys that are just, not as good. I think he does have a chance to do well. So we'll see. Thanks, Benoit. I really do appreciate that. Normally, I have Ann with me. Like I said, life takes you in different directions. We'll definitely have him here next week, hopefully. If not, you got me, and we're trying to get other guys on the show. Shout out to Shane, who I know is usually around. Love having him on here. He's usually in a lot of our drafts. I really do appreciate him being out here. I think Ben, uh, I'm assuming that's his brother because they have the same last name, if memory serves me right. Giants win a playoff game this year or miss the playoffs. Well, of course, I want them to win. I want them in the playoffs, but there's nothing I can't predict anything in that far ahead. No, he can't. And I think Mac Jones, even if he had underproduces, I really do think that he does better than Cam Newton. And I think that I honestly think he's a better option in the offense. I think he had the offense moving a lot better than Cam did. So Eason Stick, man. I don't know who he is. I really don't know. I've never heard of the guy. Tell me more about him, Schmucker. Tell me about him. I have no idea who he is. Yeah, I agree. I want to win a playoff game. Yeah, make sure you guys drop your Twitter handles in the chat so we can shout out to you guys and throw out some follows and stuff. Definitely do that. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Wilson, but I think if he's given that opportunity as a first, in that first team, we'll see. I think he can be someone dynamic. I really do. I think he's somebody that people are really underselling. I understand all the arguments against him. I get he's an Alabama quarterback, number one. None of them have done well. Name one, I'll give you a prize. I'm kidding, I'm not. But he's somebody that hasn't done well. I get it. He was a championship quarterback. He does well on a really good Alabama team. We'll see how he does, but I really do think that he'll do well this year. I'm sticking to that gun. I'm not going to leave it. I don't see them making it either, unless the whole. I really do wish that the whole NFC East does the exact same thing, and we're fighting it out. So as last year, 7-9. There's Ben. I just can't see Belichick starting a rookie. I understand that, but they did draft him later on so that they didn't have to worry too much. Okay, Joe Namath is a rare exception to this rule. Since Joe Namath, there has not been anyone else. So thank you for that, Schmucker. I really do appreciate that. That's great. That's great. Yeah. Remember all the guys that were even on a college practice squad that are still better than the other guy or any other team that he played on in college. Yeah. No, that's true. He's a solid player, man. I know the Joe Namath, and he came out of Alabama. Stick with drafted. Yeah, thank you for pointing that out, Evan. But still, any other quarterback has not done well coming out of Alabama. Yeah, I see that, Schmucker. I see what you did there. But yeah, we'll see how he does. He's one of my guys that you can definitely target late in Dynasty. He does really well. Oh, by the way, please check out Dynasty Pylon. I did a show with him last Wednesday. So check it out. We did Keep Trade Cut with Russell Wilson, Raheem Mostert, and Odell Beckham. You can hear my takes on those guys with Martin over there with Dynasty Pylon. We also did sophomore breakouts, both on offense and defense. It was a really good conversation. I had a really good time with Martin. So shout out to Martin and Dynasty Pylon and those guys over there. Wilson was good enough in high school to be a 41st pick by the Orioles after his senior year. He likely went that low because teams were aware he was committed. Yeah, possibly. I thought he went to the Mariners, but I didn't know he was drafted by the Orioles. That's news to me. I thought it was he either went to the Mariners or the Rangers. It was one of the two. And yes, as Evan points out, the Fantasy Football Collective, check them out too. Oh, and I of course cannot forget the infamous FF Tycoon over there in the fantasy boardroom. Really love his show. Really love getting together with him. We've been chatting and really enjoy everything he has and has been putting out there. So yeah, check him out on the boardroom. Usually Wednesday night. We usually try to get it in the channel to let everybody know. Okay, and Murray was selected 9th overall by the A's. Okay. So Wilson helping us out with some information over there. So Cowboys, Cardinals up 10-3. Not a surprise. But Cowboys are knocking on the door. They're on the 28-yard line. Just missed out on oh, no, they made it. It was 4th and 1. Hell yeah. Best dressed man in fantasy. Yes, I agree. I really do enjoy listening to Tycoon and his takes. He does a lot of research, very analytical like I am. Takes a lot of time into what he does. So definitely check him out. So shout out to him. Eason Stick, yes. Can someone explain who he is? I know he's a QB for the Chargers, but is he the backup over there? I have no idea who he is. I've never heard of that name. Please. Yeah. Like I said, Tycoon's great. He works with us a lot, does a lot of shows. I tried having him on tonight. He was busy. So shout out to him. Shout out to the guys at Dynasty Pylon. The Fantasy Football Collective, everybody out there that we work with. Evan helped me out there. Yeah, I have no idea who he is. I'm just really surprised by that pick. I've never seen anybody pick him. I've seen people pick Terrence Marshall. I've seen people pick Marquise Callaway, another guy in the States you should keep an eye on. I've seen people pick Xavier Jones late. They keep saying they're going to carve out something for him. Good question. I do not think he's going to be there week 1. I honestly think he's not going to be there till week 3. That's just my own opinion based on how most of those types of things go. But camp reports say that he's walking around without a boot. He's just walking fine. Everything's good. I don't know. I have no idea. I do like Pittman, though. Real big fan of Pittman. Yeah, that's a good point there, Evan. I'm really big on Michael Pittman. I'm really low on T.Y. Hilton. He is somebody that I really do not like. Yeah, he was good 7 years ago, but he's no longer viable and no longer an option. Just avoid him like the plague. So apparently he went 49-3 at North Dakota State and is a backup for the Chargers. Okay, fair point. Don't know him. He's an NFL quarterback. That's a backup. That's a pretty good, that's probably the best job in the league. Getting paid to hold a clipboard. I like it. But yeah, he's definitely not worth a pick. He's definitely not worth a pick. He's no oh God, who was the guy that got paid all that money and was a backup for the Seahawks? Someone help me out there. He was the backup for the Seahawks, got a ridiculous amount of money. Really good backup, but he got I just remember it was a ridiculous amount, and he rode that for like 2-3 years, made like 80 million. Forgot the guy. Wilson's agreeing with me with Mac over Cam. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, okay. Well, thanks, Smucker. I really appreciate that. I didn't get a chance to look, so that's good to know. Like Chase Daniels, Chase Daniel. He's a solid QB. Really like him. All right, so we're getting close to a little bit over an hour. Gonna shout out Wilson 27 on Sleeper. Check him out. He's always there. He's always out and about doing mocks everywhere. But I just want to say thank you for staying with me and chatting with me here and keeping this show going. Oh, hold on. Look who we have here. Hold on one sec. Let me change it up for a sec. Look who we got in the house today.
What up? What up? What up, world? I had to jump out for the overtime, man. I had to get in here for the overtime segment.
There he is. How you doing, bro?
Doing good, man. Had to jump in here. Son had his first scrimmage of high school ball today, man, so I couldn't make it out here, so I had to go support him over there. But big shout out. I've been texting and involved watching this whole thing as it goes down. You're holding it down, man. I like it, bro. I like it, bro.
Thanks, man.
Did you get the answer? Did they tell you? Matt Flynn?
For who?
Is that who you were looking for? The backup in Seattle?
No. Oh, it was Matt Flynn. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was trying to jump on it and let you know. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay, see, Craig. See, you know what I'm saying.
Got me.
You got it.
That is, I'll never forget that. Guy was signed a ridiculous amount of money and still the backup. Great job.
Well, that's because Russell Wilson came in and took his job.
And and then what?
Be great.
Who's the Mike McCown, I think, is the other one. He's like the backup for the Eagles, and he's like, and then he changed to like a quarterback coach now or something like that, or it's McCown or.
Well, yeah, McCown was there in Tampa Bay forever, and then he went and backed up Sam Darnold. And remember, they had that whole GIF where they were both doing that thing with their hair the same way. You remember that?
They looked exactly the same.
That was funny, man.
Oh, for sure.
Awesome.
How's everything else going? You going good?
Enjoying good, Friday night? Yeah, man. It's Friday. I'm finally at a point to where I can relax. I had to hop out here to the studio. I was like, let me jump in maybe for those last couple minutes while we still had a little bit of an audience going on. And and I heard you struggling on that Matt Flynn, so I'm like, let me jump in and see if I can get in there before somebody else answers. But
thanks,
as you know, we got everybody in here. They know what's up.
Oh
man.
Yeah.
They're educating all of us over here. Oh, he was saying Brock Osweiler. I remember that.
No. I remember Brock, but that was short-lived over out in Denver.
Definitely.
Like whole Kyle Allen, him, and I forgot the third guy.
Yeah, it's something like that.
All them fighting it out and not getting anything.
Something like that. Yeah, it was crazy. And then Brock went where'd he go? Like Chicago or something, then came back to Denver. That was a whole hot mess.
Josh McCown. No, Schmucker's right. Josh
McCown. There you go.
Yeah. That's who I was thinking of. He was a Jet.
Who were we saying?
Really good.
I thought we were saying that.
He has a brother.
Were we saying something else? Okay.
We said Mike McCown.
Oh, there you go. That's why. We're pulling a Frank. You know, you got to be good enough for if you're a quarterback and we don't know your first name, you're not not that good. Man.
Wait, hold on. Josh McConley, he played for Philly and was a high school QB coach. That's what I keep hearing from KO.
There you go.
I think it's Josh McCown. Yeah. Okay. That's what it was. Now he's a quarterback's coach. Yeah. He's a good coach. I remember hearing things from the Jets organization. They were saying that he was a better coach than a player, but he could still sling it like anyone else. So
yeah. Not bad. All right. Yeah. Well, I didn't mean to come in and just kill the show.
No, man. But everyone. I mean, we
got at least get in here for the sign off, at least, right?
Hell yeah. We got two people. We got Evan and Craig in here, Just enjoying the end of the show.
Definitely.
Oh, I got guys asking me on the sleeper how they think their team was.
Tune in Monday, man. Subscribe to the
tune
channel.
in Monday.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We'll announce the winners on Monday. Come in for the show. We're going to be breaking it down for you. Next week is the final week of the Friday Night Mocks tournament. Last 3 people to make it into the best ball league, and then we'll get that draft going, and then we'll be able to start doing our drawing for our last few spots of the listener league.
Yes,
so we're going to be rolling right into the start of the season, man. Like, we're here. We got football on, and it's coming to. It sucks because Friday Night Mocks and that whole thing is all coming to an end, but it's the end.
Oh, it's bittersweet,
of the beginning.
Man.
Yeah, but we have the beginning of actual football going on.
I can't wait.
Got the date set for our home league, so I'm probably gonna at least stream one of those. Frank and I have our 2 main home leagues that we play in, and then of course we'll probably live stream the listener league redraft, of course. And get that going. So that's going to be actually listener league draft will be August 27th at 7:30 p.m. Pacific. Time may vary, but we're thinking it's going to be at that kind of standard Friday night mock time. So,
the 27th.
Perfect. Yeah. Nice. So we'll keep rolling out more details as we go. I'll be here.
Yeah. Nice.
So we'll get that going. But yeah, man, I'll let you sign it off, man. I'll be your Huckleberry here. I'm the co-host in this one.
It's all good, brother. No, man, I can't even. I got so many things going on at once. I got the game on over here. I'm watching the chat, trying to get everybody. Oh, wait, here it is. He was helping me out here with this before. Brock against Simeon against Sanchez.
That's what it was. Simeon and Sanchez. That's right. Gosh. Seems like so long ago. Those names seem like so long ago.
Did you see the news with Alex Smith? He's going to be the ESPN analyst for NFL. I thought that was cool. The guy needs some respect. The guy was, he played well in his career.
Absolutely.
It's
as a Niner fan, I have a spot in my heart for him, and let alone what he went through in that injury. I think I mentioned on a past episode, my son and I have this weird things, or maybe it was in our sleeper chat. But talking about how he and I like to kind of watch injuries, and we because he wants to be a sports doctor when he gets older. So we kind of watch these sports injuries when they happen in slow-mo, and the Dak injury and the Alex Smith injury, and it's just one of those things. I want him to be comfortable with it, so he can go in there and fix those guys up.
Nice, man. That's a great way. That's awesome. I mean, a lot of people don't think to go into that, and I think that's awesome. I love watching this stuff for that too. I mean, I pretty much, I feel like I'm an orthopedist already by the amount of knowledge we get from these analysts that come out and tell you, about hamstring injuries and, ACL joints and ACL tears and, all this stuff. You can pretty much, I already know hamstring out for 4 weeks. Like,
yeah, I was going to say, like, I feel like a doctor now, literally because of that, like a Liz Frank injury. Like, I'm like, that's tough. Sure. That's Frank. Why I told everyone to shut Mixon down at the end of last year because of that, and that can come back easily, which is why I'm not high on him now. I know it's not the show or the time to talk about it, but
no, you know what? We can talk about it because I had him as a target. I had him as someone to pick up.
See,
so that's good to know. I did.
He was
my
avoid. He was my avoid, man, and that's why he made my avoid list. So if you didn't check out that show, go back and check out the show.
Come on, now.
Not you. I'm talking to the people. I know you're in tune. I know.
I check out daily. I watch that all the time.
Absolutely, man.
When I have free time.
Definitely.
But no, I mixing somebody that I love targeting in that second round that you can get that could be your RB1 that can definitely help your team out if you're looking to drop a little bit. So they're still going about Matt Flynn and talking about him, all that.
See, we love the trivia. We're gonna have to bring that. I think Dustin mentioned the Stump the Schwab. We're gonna have one of those. We're gonna have one of those segments throughout the year. So
that'll be
that
fun.
Coming. It's one of the things Dustin and I love to do. He tries to find these obscure stats, about players to see if I can, guess who it is. And we actually kind of do that once we get off, air. Sometimes he'll just kind of start running stuff like that, just kind of picking my brain. And,
Nice.
just how you kind of start, breaking stuff down and running through stuff, you can pretty much get to, certain answers that he's looking for. But it's
Nice.
real fun. So we've been playing around with it, and we're going to probably break out one of those segments throughout the year. So
I
stay
like it.
tuned,
I
man.
like it.
Whole new programming coming, man. You guys might think we're here just for drafts, man, but we're going to be breaking everything down from you. If you can, just imagine what we're doing here, just in, these draft analysts, or analyzing these drafts. We're going to be doing the same thing every week with your lineups, with what's going on in the state of the league. So we're not a one-stop shop, man. We're going to be here, throughout all year, helping you guys get your lineups right, man. That's why it's Get Right Fantasy, man. We're here.
I'm excited, man. I'm just excited to get into this and get the whole league started and get everything going. Like I got my
Week
draft
1
on
waiver
Saturday.
wire. Week 1 waiver wire. Let's go. Can't wait. Who's gonna be the guy to pick up?
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Who's going down week 1 and ruin everyone's league right out of the gate? I want to know.
I don't want to know that yet.
Oh,
I just hope it's none of my
now.
keepers, man. I don't want it as my keeper. I don't want no.
Every time an alert comes, I'm just like, please nobody on my
me too.
team. Please
me
nobody
too.
on my
I'm the same way. I do the same thing every time. I'm like, no, so we'll see how that goes.
Which league is he in? Yeah. So anyway.
I have to bring this up because Schmucker brought it up. Was Mike the guy thinking of Mike Lennon? Had got paid a lot for not, yeah. Guess where he is now?
Giants, I assume.
He is a Giant as our backup. Wonderful.
Like backup coach or like
no, he's back.
Playing?
No, he's playing.
Wow, you're right. Would think backup quarterback is the best job in the NFL.
Right? You get paid nothing to kind of just stand there and mentor. If you're
third string's the best. Like you definitely know you're not getting in. Like a lot of things have to go wrong for you to get in.
Well, what was it? Oh, well, I mean, you never know. You could have a COVID outbreak and then all of a sudden you're that guy,
Right?
Jeez.
Man. See, I thought we were shutting down and we were down to like 2 people. And now we're all the way back up to 7 again, man.
I know.
It's crazy. Maybe they heard word got out I was on, I guess, and my presence drew everybody here, I guess.
Hey.
Nah, you were holding it down, man. Awesome episode.
I appreciate that.
You killed it.
Oh, Cardinals score. Oh, that was before. Never mind. They're doing highlights. Sorry, I got everything going here.
No, you're good.
Talk a little bit.
Hey, I only had one thing to watch, and I was like, I'm watching Mike, man. I'll catch up on the football later. So I'll catch up. I got to record it. I'll catch up on it later, man.
Yeah, no, don't worry, bro. It's all good.
I support the show.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out and drafting that was in tonight. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm gonna talk to you guys in a sec. Once when I get a minute, I'll talk to you guys in the sleeper chat. Good luck to everybody in there. We'll let you guys know as soon as we can. We'll probably let you know latest Monday. But they're gonna let you know on the show.
Yeah, no, you won't know. No, you're not gonna know until Monday.
Sorry,
and we don't even
keep
know.
Forgetting.
Only Dustin's gonna know. It's the scariest time in the world. If he gets a heart attack or anything happens on that Monday, during that time when we get all the calculations in, we might not know the winner. We'd have to go back to the drawing board and run the tournament again.
Later, and the NYG guy later, bro. But yeah, no, I agree. I'm making plans. I'm making plans to possibly be there when you guys do the final grouping on the 23rd. I'm gonna shoot to do it. I'm gonna shoot to try to be there, stay up late with you guys, and I'll take.
Gonna have to play hooky one day.
I don't know about hooky, but
come in late.
I will definitely be coming in late one day.
There you go.
No,
there you go.
We'll see.
You have a doctor's appointment in the morning,
or I'll be really tired. Nah, we'll see what happens, but I'm aiming to be there, so definitely check me out. I'm definitely going to try to do a create your own draft board within this weekend. I got to see how my plans go, but I'll definitely give you guys a shout beforehand to be aware. I'm going to do it live for you guys so that you guys can ask me questions if you want while I'm going through it. It shouldn't be long. I can definitely answer questions and stuff while we're doing it, but I'll do a nice little how-to on how to create your own draft board from Google Sheets, and you guys, can use them for your own leagues or anything. So commissioners out there, come out, check it out. I'll be posting it in the channel. We'll have it up on the channel at one point. So
yep, and check out for that playlist. We'll have a Commissioner's Corner playlist, and we'll drop all that good stuff in there, and keep those commissioners up to date with stuff too, man. It's a different stuff you got going on. Absolutely, man. So anyway, Wilson, you take them down, man. Take us out.
All right, boys. So thanks for everything. Have a good night. Enjoy.